God burned a city down because everybody was a gay guy.
Yeah.
And he burned it down. And when
there is a story in the Bible, it's the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, where we get sodomy from.
That is right where sodomy came from, right?
Yeah,
That's just anal.
Right.
That's right.
I've never understood how that's a crime.
Yeah, it was a crime in England for a long. Oscar Wilde went to jail.
Because in the States, people will be like, oh, he was charged with sodomy in 87. And I'm like, I don't understand. How's that? It's rape, right? Or can you go to prison for, like, is there a judge that's like, life, anal?
Yeah. Gross.
Gross. That's where shit comes out of. Put them away.
I think, I don't know if it's a modern offense, but if it was, it would probably be rape. But back in the old days, they called it buggery in England.
Buggery.
Or sodomy. So if you were caught with shit on your dick, you would go to English prison.
You bugger. Yeah. Oh, you're just a little gnat. Flying around the poop hole.
Just flying around.
You want a little Bible story real quick?
Please.
So Sodom and Gomorrah, Abraham and his wife. What was that dumb bitch's name?
It's Lot and Sarah.
Oh, yikes.
What was his wife's name?
I don't know. Apparently Jace knows the
His
story.
wife was Sarah, I believe. And so the story was that God looked down. He's like, there's way too many gay guys here.
Yeah.
So we've got to burn this whole city.
The
to
mayor
ground.
was like Randy Rainbow.
It was just Castro Street as one city.
Okay.
In biblical times.
By the way, in the Bible, it makes it sound like basically these people are living in hell. What if it was like some sort of like a paradise on earth?
Oh, I'm sure
where
it's
like
great.
It's probably awesome.
Every street is like Broadway. Everybody
Right.
values art.
They're
There's
like,
high
they're
fashion.
like, we only have co-op owned farmers markets.
Yeah.
It looked like Iran in the 60s.
It's just amazing. God's like, oh my God, they're so gay.
Look at them. Hot on the beach.
Look at them. Everybody has abs. I hate it. They're making me look bad with my normal God body.
So then, is that where they say flaming gays too? Because like God lit them on fire and shit?
Probably. I don't know.
Honestly.
I don't know where that came from.
So God came to Lot and he told him, he goes, I'm going to destroy the city. Get out. And Lot's like, don't. There's a lot of good gay guys here. Don't destroy the city. And God was like, if you can find 10 good non-gay people, I won't destroy the city. And then God,
it was like an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
Right.
And then God sent 2 angels to Sodom to visit Lot, and all the people in Sodom, the Sodomites, tried to fuck the angels because they saw them go into Lot's house, and they go, those are 2 hot guys who haven't been raped yet in Sodom.
It was like if aliens just landed and all we tried to do was fuck them.
Right.
Yeah. As soon as they land, we start
in the story,
we pull our cocks out and start masturbating.
Well, we would.
In the story, there's just a bunch of guys who look like Mateo Lane just banging on the door, and they go, let us fuck those angels. And Lot's like, you can't, they're angels, you can't fuck them.
Like there's an angry mob in the street of people. Like it's like the DMV. There's like a line around his house for people to fuck the new thing. Because they're sick of fucking what they've been fucking.
Yeah.
They're looking for a new thing to fuck. If an alien lands, immediately they go, I'm going to put my penis in that.
They go, look, new holes on the horizon.
Yeah, there's new holes out west.
I hear new holes are landing.
There's a whole mountain full of poon, likes of which you ain't never seen. No, so they're banging on the door, and Lot goes, don't fuck the angels. Here's my daughters. And he gave his underage daughters for the crowd to fuck.
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't want to fuck them because they're not hot angel guys.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And this is the inspiration for Chinatown.
I think you're very slightly out.
Slightly out?
Yeah, there you go. I think as long as you're there, then you can lean back.
Can I lean?
Yeah, you're still in it.
All right. I like leaning.
Devin needs a little lean.
I need to lean.
Maybe lean like this. Maybe lean that way. There you go.
Like this?
Kicking
Yeah,
him around
now
with
you
your
go.
foot.
There you go.
Yeah,
Fucking-
keep it away from me.
We're talking about queens. I'm like, Devin, you're not.
Look at
You're slouching.
the plane
What?
just keeps crashing.
I want it
into
to be an
the-
educational show.
Right.
They're turning the World Trade Center into hummus.
This is when Ben closes his eyes, is what he sees on the inside of his eyelids.
Yeah.
This is all of Ben's dreams.
It's just weird 3D renderings of 9/11.
You dream the news report from the day of 9/11.
Yeah.
Not even dreaming about it.
Oh, like when I go to bed, I watch all 9 hours. On a projector in my head. It plays on a wall.
Yeah, you dream, and it's the day they wheeled those TVs into class. And you just watch Brian Gumbel be like, well, it seems like an accident.
Yeah. Ben goes to sleep. He just counts the falling men instead of sheep. He goes, 1, 2. He's a sick fuck.
Yeah.
You sick bastard.
At the end, it fades to black, and it says directed by the Coen brothers. They're the only Jewish directors I can think of, so I had to say
Woody
that.
Allen.
Steven
Oh,
Spielberg.
it could have been Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, how about created by Dick Wolf at the end of 9/11?
Is Dick Wolf Jewish?
Probably.
I don't know. I think he probably goes after Jews. He's a real wolf.
I think my headphones keep going out. by
Oh,
the way.
sorry. Oh, so Jace, you got to finish the tale though. And
So
let
then with
people know
Sodom,
how
so then they.
Oh, Jace, you're stepping on your cord.
Sorry,
here.
I'm being a real Gracie.
They're not in here right now. Where are they?
Who knows?
They're trying to get to the gay people.
So God came to Lot and he goes, okay, everybody was too gay. They tried to fuck my angels. So you and your family need to get out, but don't look back when I'm destroying Sodom and Gomorrah, or something horrific will happen. And then they're fleeing the city, and then they hear this destruction behind them. Lot's wife looks back at like just fire and brimstone coming from the sky, and she gets turned into a pillar of salt and dies.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Lot he fucks her for a while and then throws her away
Yeah.
because she's just all salt.
It's one of the shittiest books ever written, I feel like.
Bible.
It sounds like 50 Shades of Grey.
Well, the Old Testament it's ridiculous and gay. It's ridiculous horse shit. If you're going by the Old Testament at all,
I thought the old was the one that had the most cool shit.
I think the old one is kind of where if you try to be very critical of the text, it seems they're talking to the devil the entire time, and they think it's God. God like tells them to kill people and go out and eye for an eye and all that shit. He just tells them to be violent, and then it totally switches in the reboot.
I never differentiated any of them. It was just really boring shit I had to learn in school. Mm-hmm. But I remember I took Bible literature class my freshman year of high school because I had to, and I didn't. I was open to God and Jesus, and I didn't know anything, but I wasn't raised on it at all. So I was like, all right, I'll catch what you're throwing out there. Let me read this thing a little bit.
East of Eden, I get it.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Yeah, I loved mafia movies, so I kind of liked going to mass. I felt like I was
you pretended you were in mean streets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I pretended like I was repenting, like Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Vinny owes me money.
You were repenting for fake crimes to a God you didn't believe in.
I liked Catholicism because the end of The Godfather, the bells ringing, and there's a lot of hits happening, a lot of guys getting shot.
You want to get baptized just so you can slick your hair back with a comb.
I love it. I love scenes like that. Mm-hmm. I love scenes I love a evil person watching his baby get baptized for the first time, and he's about to become really bad.
Sure.
So I just associated religion with violence and gang members and. I thought I knew a lot of Mexican guys in my neighborhood that were kind of in gangs, and they always had the cross on them, and I was like, Allen Iverson has a cross on. I'm like, man, cool people are religious.
You thought the Catholics were like the Crips, yeah.
Yeah.
Devin's smoking a cigar in church. He's bringing his own pot of spaghetti.
Yeah. It's Sunday gravy. Jesus. And then I remember, but then every story my Bible lit teacher would teach us and read us was it was all about angels raping people and shit in a town.
Or wrestling with an angel.
Yeah, I remember one day my mom was like, "So how's class?" And I was like, "How's how are you feeling with the Bible lit class?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I mean, Mom, I'm trying to get into it, but it's just everyone keeps getting raped all the time. It's a lot of rape." She just started cackling in the car, and it's
the follow up to the Sodom and Gomorrah story is in a cave, and the daughters fuck the blind guy.
Lot gets too drunk and he passes out, and then his daughters fuck.
Yeah.
They pretend to be, when Bugs Bunny would put on a dress.
right.
They did that to him.
Yeah, his daughters came in with a big coconut bra and a mop wig. Yeah.
Just the fact that they were even talking about anal in the Bible is hilarious. Well, it's remember, Ecclesiastical 3:16, Bukkake and Johnson.
Yeah.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Remember when Christ said stick to 3 categories? You can have a few search words and that's it.
Cream pies in Ezekiel 3:14.
Ezekiel, when he came down from the mountains and said traps aren't gay if you can't see their cock. If they look enough like a woman and there's no cock, it's not gay.
Who can forget Bang Bus and Josiah?
And God said to the Israelites, "You don't mix the semen. You can do a train, but a gangbang is gay."
God said to the Israelites, "That's fake cum coming out of that monster of cock. It's soap. Yeah. It's soap, my son."
Then
If he keeps holding the base, it's a fake cock. If he never lets go, it's an obviously
Look
fake
at him.
cock.
Look at the thumb work. He's shooting soap out of the head. Son.